Hey, what's up guys? Naked Teacher here, reporting live from Novosibirsk, Russia, and broadcasting throughout the world thanks to YouTube. And today I have a quick video for you guys with two words that are sometimes confused. And what are these two words? To see, and the other one is to watch. To see versus, that means versus, like they're going against each other, like two people fighting. To see versus to watch. Now, what do they basically mean? Well, to see means to be aware of something with your eyes. Basically, to look at it almost. Just, alright, so right now I see my camera, I see a sock, I see my shirts, I see my couch, I see my apartment, okay? I see the sauna. Next is to watch, and that means to deliberately, and deliberately that means like on purpose, like you want to, you're trying to, that's what you want to do. You want to see this with your eyes. It means to deliberately look at something that is in motion. So typically, what do we watch? We can watch movies, television shows, or a car driving by because they're all in motion. But typically when we're seeing something, it doesn't matter if it's in motion or not, basically. It's just about observing it with our eyes. But it doesn't mean we're really paying attention. So let me give some examples of this so you can understand better. Now first, to see, we can see people. Like, you can see a person walking down the street. Like, oh, yo, yesterday I saw Andre walking down the street. Or I saw Vanessa and her friends walking down the street. That was fine. That would be fine. Now, you can say watch in this sentence I just gave you. Like, I was watching Vanessa walk down the street. But that sounds a little creepy. But you can say that. But now to watch. What do we usually watch? We could watch a movie. We could watch a video. We could watch cars driving by because they're all in motion. They're moving. But these words also have some extra meanings to them that don't really go on with the definition here that I gave you. For example, like we can see the future. So if I have a friend who is doing something that I think is a bad idea, I could say, dude, I see your future right now. I see you in prison with a lot of guys beating you up because you did something stupid, for example. Now, even though I'm watching something in my mind, we don't say I'm watching the future. No, it's I see the future. I'm seeing it right now in my head, and I see you doing stupid stuff in the future. I can see your future, okay? Now over here with watch. Now, a lot of times when you're using watch, it means to, of course, look deliberately, but it also means to not get involved. It means to not get involved, especially with things such as fights or arguments or something like that. So let me give you an example. Let's say I have two friends who don't like each other, but I like both of these friends. I'll tell them both on the phone, I'm like, look, if you guys decide to fight each other, I'm just going to watch. I'm just going to watch. And that means I'm not going to interfere. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to bother with it. So if a security guard, someone who's supposed to protect the store, if he sees people taking stuff out and he doesn't do anything, he just watched. So if I was the boss, I would say, security, why did you just watch them? You just watched them take things from the store? Why didn't you stop them? I don't know. I just like watching people do that. He's a bad security guard. So when you watch something, typically when it's something bad or a fight, you don't get involved. Okay? So let me give you an example with see and watch with this fighting situation. So let's say there's a boxer and he sees a punch coming to his face and he moves. He will be able to say, yeah, I saw that punch coming, so I moved. But let's say he doesn't move and he gets hit really hard and he's gone. He could say, man, I just watched the punch go to my face. I didn't even do anything. All I could do was just watch. It was so fast. See? Watch. Different, okay? Now, next one. It could be to understand a person's secret actions. So let's say I see somebody, we're in the store, we're talking, and I see my friend stealing things, like very slowly. He's stealing stuff. I can say, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to watch. I see what you're doing. I'm just going to watch with the corner of my eye. Now, in that case, I could just say, I'm watching what you're doing. Yeah, but by saying, I see what you're doing, I see what you're doing. That's letting them know that I understand what's going on. It's not only in my view, but I understand. Because sometimes you can see something, but you're not watching it. For example, if a girl makes me watch a movie I don't like, I may be looking at it, but I'm not watching it. I'm looking at the screen and thinking, man, am I going to play PlayStation when this is over? Do you think she'll let me? Man, I really want to play. Then she'd go, Phil, were you watching? What happened? I was like, I saw it. Okay, if you were really watching, tell me what happened. The guy broke the girl's heart. You weren't watching. You were looking at it, but you weren't watching. So when you're watching, you're deliberately looking, you're paying attention, okay? And last one to watch is to protect. So when we grow up, if we have younger brothers or sisters, it's good for us to watch them sometimes. So if my mother and father are going out to do adult stuff, they can say, hey, can you watch your little brother or watch your little sister? That doesn't mean do this all day to the kids. No, it means to protect them, make sure they're okay, make sure that when we come back from where we are, our kids or your little brother or sister are safe and sound, okay? So there you go, see versus to watch. I hope you guys basically understood the difference. No, you can see things that are usually not in motion. You can see somebody doing something and understand what they're doing, and you can say, I see what you're doing. All right, I see what you're doing. Even if someone's not actually doing something with their hands, they're just saying something in a conversation and trying to convince somebody of something, and you understand what they're doing, you can say, I see what you're doing. It means I get it, I understand. And if you understand this video, you'll be able to say, oh, I see what he means. I see. Okay, I see. And that means you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? And then with watch, you can watch movies, videos, you can watch a car drive past, you can watch somebody take things from your house, and you can watch a punch go to your face. That means you don't get involved. You're not doing anything. And you can watch your little brothers and sisters, which means you are protecting them. And that's basically it, guys. I'll try to make 2 more confusing word comparison videos for today. And that's it. You know, naked teacher, never wearing a shirt. Later, people. It's too expensive.